Hello, dear friends. Not everything is a game when atrocities are committed. Opinion piece, black and white, chessboard, body of light, white garments, two-sided game, reward and glory, balancing extremes, resolving polarities, duality and balance, invitation to weddings, preparation and purity. Let's start. If angels dress in white, who dresses in black and white? White is associated with purity, innocence, and spirituality, which are qualities attributed to celestial beings. In general, black and white are associated with opposite concepts such as purity and sin, light and darkness, or good and evil. This symbolic duality is reflected in various cultures and traditions. Can you imagine a Jesus dressed in black and white? White represents holiness, except in Asian cultures with saffron robes. Judges and lawyers wear black and white robes during court proceedings. This gives them a formal and solemn appearance typical of the Saturn frequency. A black and white is a frozen coffee with a scoop of vanilla or whipped cream ice cream that is delicious. This frozen dessert is perfect for cooling off on hot days. The combination of strong coffee, creamy ice cream, and smooth milk creates a delicious and balanced drink. It is ideal as a dessert, snack, or even as a coffee drink with a twist. Warmness. Black and white can also refer to the expression putting a candle to God and another one to the devil, which has a completely different meaning. This phrase is used to describe someone who tries to please everyone without taking a clear or defined position. It is a way of being ambiguous or indecisive, trying to please both sides of a conflict or situation. Are people who play both sides trustworthy? They are often viewed negatively in various forums and discussions. Users describe these people as disloyal, devious, treacherous, and unscrupulous, and consider them not worthy of being shared in a relationship. These people have tremendous insecurity and are unreliable. In addition, it is suggested that they play both sides out of selfishness and because they do not feel fulfilled in their current relationship. In general terms, the behavior of playing both sides is seen as inconsistent and unethical, leading these people to not be considered reliable in a relationship. White vestments. The white garments at the wedding of the Lamb are a central symbol in Christian theology, especially in the context of the Apocalypse. White garments represent purity, justice, preparation, and the glory that believers will receive by participating in the heavenly feast. White garments represent the purity and justice of believers. In Revelation 3 4 5, it is mentioned that believers who have not soiled their garments will be worthy to wear white garments and walk with Christ. In the parable of the wedding in Matthew 22, Jesus describes how the servants of a king invite everyone, even the wicked, to a wedding feast. Those who are not dressed in wedding clothes are rejected and condemned. White garments are a necessity to participate in the wedding of the Lamb. In Revelation 19:7-8, it is mentioned that believers who are called to the marriage supper of the Lamb will be dressed in white garments and will have palm branches in their hands. This indicates that the garments are a reward and an expression of white glory for believers. White garments also symbolize the preparation and purity necessary to participate in the wedding of the Lamb. In Revelation 7:9, a great multitude is described dressed in white garments, praising God and the Lamb. This suggests that the vestments are a sign of white purity and readiness for the presence of God. Symbolism. According to philosopher René Guénon, white represents the earth, the manifested world, while black represents heaven, the unmanifested world. This alludes to the idea that initiates walk between heaven and earth. The chessboard also relates to the idea of initiation and spiritual progress. Just as in chess, where the player improves his strategies over time, so does progress in the spiritual world. The chessboard represents duality and balance between opposites, such as light and dark, good and evil. This symbolizes the search for balance between the opposing principles that coexist in the universe. The floor of the Masonic temple is designed like a chessboard, with alternating black and white tiles. The black and white design of the floor of the Masonic temple is a key symbol representing duality, balance, the connection between the manifested and the unmanifested, as well as the idea of progress and modulate among the members of the fraternity. Around the board are chairs, each with a sword. This symbolizes the protection and help that Masons provide to each other. Light body. The light body is a spiritual concept that represents a higher, purer, and more conscious form of existence, beyond the limits of the dense physical body. It symbolizes the transcendence of matter and the connection with the soul and spirit. The light body symbolizes an existence based on energy and consciousness, and represents a state of greater enlightenment and spirituality. The light body is considered to be connected to the soul and spirit, being a manifestation of the energetic and conscious essence of being beyond matter. The light body is associated with purity, light, and a high energetic frequency compared to the dense physical body. It represents the transcendence of the denser aspects of existence. Some spiritual traditions teach that the light body is developed through meditation practices, elevation of consciousness, and connection with divinity. It is a state that is aspired to be achieved. It is considered a more subtle and multidimensional form of existence, which allows connection and interaction with higher planes of reality. Balance. Today's oracle, Red Lunar Dragon. May this energy help me get out of duality by nourishing and pampering me to feel stronger and shine. I am guided by the power of adventure. The red lunar dragon, known as King 41, is part of the sun's enchanted wave in the tradition of the Mayan calendar. This king is associated with the energy of polarity and stabilization, where its main action is to resolve polarities and balance extremes. Characteristics such as the ability to overcome obstacles to achieve goals and a frequency that seeks balance are attributed to it. It represents a time of introspection and connection with nature, highlighting the importance of emotional and spiritual stability. Needless to say, I was born on a like today, on a day like today. Unusual news. East Asia and Eastern Europe have joined the coalition. All that is needed now is the demise of Maoism. Regime change in the US, UK, Canada, and Israel is likely to be accompanied by a regime change in Europe as well. Without US help, Israel would be overrun within days by a combined Turkish, Iranian, and Egyptian force. According to actor Rowan Atkinson, or Mr. Bean, British police arrested a man in Oxford for calling a police horse gay, or a teenager for calling the Church of Scientology a cult, or a cafe owner for showing passages from the Bible on television. Years ago, people were arrested in a comedy for walking on cracks in the pavement, walking around in a noisy shirt at night, wandering around or looking in a strange way. The second International Buddhist Forum, dedicated to the theme Traditional Buddhism and Contemporary Challenges, took place from August 12th to 14th in the city of Ulan-Ude in the Russian Republic of Buryatia, and brought together representatives from 15 countries, including India, Sri Lanka, Laos, Thailand, China, Cambodia, Nepal, Brazil, and Japan. Scientists have solved the mystery of the origin of the ancient baobab trees. According to DNA studies, these iconic trees first emerged in Madagascar 21 million years ago. Their seeds were subsequently transported by ocean currents to Australia and also to continental Africa, evolving into distinct species. AI is not intelligent, and that poses a systemic risk, according to Charles Hughes. If we lift the veil of mythology, we discover that artificial intelligence imitates human intelligence, and this imitation is so fascinating that we take it as evidence of real intelligence. But the imitation of intelligence is not intelligence, and that is why, although the imitation of AI is a powerful tool, it is not intelligent. There is a danger of delegating important decisions to systems that lack true understanding. Quotes. Quotes from JFK Jr. We are entering the final phase. Great revelations are yet to come. Shocking truth about to be revealed. The story of what is about to happen will be the biggest news in history. The hunters become hunted. The red carpet is about to come into play. This movement is bigger than anyone can imagine. 10 countries are set to be conducting the international broadcast on the internet, television, and radio. All of these events must happen to awaken the world. Countries must stand up and fight for their freedom within the collapse. At the end of the storm, the world will understand the Great Awakening. It is more than partisan politics. The truth will change the world. The old face world will be left behind. The old false world. We will make the entire world stronger. It's time to wait for the movie to start. It is the last war to take back the world. It is about restoring the former glory. It is about saving our land and our people from those who wish to harm us. It is about preserving our safety. It is about restoring our strength. It is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is about protecting our children. This is the final battle. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.